2024 has officially ended. It is 2025, and now I get to do a presentation about 2024 because, girl, it was a year. It was definitely character development. It was like going through surgery while being awake. 2024. My mood starting 2024. This was it. We have the master himself, you know what I mean? But then, this is how it ended. Anyway, January. January. Oh my god, why is it such a difficult word? So first off, we have The Boy and the Heron. Oh my god, it was such a great film. I do not understand it till this day, but as every Miyazaki film, it has a bunch of layers you need to understand, and maybe sometimes you don't understand the film, but does not mean it's a bad movie. So yeah, I've yet to fully understand, probably never will understand it fully, but what can I say? It's still a great film. Also, I subscribed to the gym finally. It gave me social anxiety at times, but it was overall a great experience because it helped me grow. Now, moving on to a not so great part of January. My best friend ghosting me. Yeah. She needed space and I freaking gave her like a bit more than a month, and I generally just wanted to ask, like, how are you doing? Do you want to go out? Is it fine? Can I now see you, or should I still not see you? Like, I need you right now, but you are like shutting the fucking door in my face. So, I mean, I get it, you have some issues right now, but no, I need my friend. So, yeah, I hope she got to figure that out, and I hope she's happy right now. It's not like... You're happy right now, bitch. It's not like that. It's really, generally, I hope you're happy. I hope losing me was better for you, you know? And if it wasn't, well, I don't know what to say. Anyway, I am actually doing very, very well at the moment, and I guess this turned out for the better, or I just accepted it as it was and moved on. If that was giving me anxiety back then, now I'm giving myself anxiety. Also, my job was fucking stressing me out because me and my boss. For those of you who don't know what my job was, I was in charge of editing videos for this guy. He passed footage to me, I would edit it, and I would send it back, and I would ask questions if I wasn't sure about something, and he freaking knew I was new to the job and I've never done this before, and he said, sure, it's okay, I'm gonna teach you and everything. And then at one point he said, yeah, you don't know how to do so much stuff, and you always keep on asking me questions, and you don't even like look it up for yourself. And maybe I got to a point like, oh my god, I do not understand how to do this. I need to ask him because it will be much faster for me to work. And is that wrong? I mean, what the heck? And so yeah, I actually just wanted to ask him questions about how to do this and that. So I went like stay 1,000 hours on Google trying to understand how to do this work because he said he would teach me. And then at one point he was like, yeah. Anyway, these two things led me to crying myself to sleep like almost every night for 2 months. A dark period of my time, but I'm now over it and I'm stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but gives you trauma though. Then, one of the positive things, finally, of this month was spending quality time with my actual friends. That was January. It was intense. Now moving on to February. Look at that matcha, it's so good. Anyway, I freaking cleaned out my room. I decluttered it for 2024. It was a new day, new dawn. Let's move on and be happy with our lives. Still crying myself to sleep though, but yeah. My brain space kind of detangled a bit and started to process actually, and not just bottle up my emotions, so that's great. I started to actually think and think and think, like why did she ghost me? Like, why this, why that? And all this whys just led me to spiraling, but I think it actually helped me a bit because like now I don't even think about it anymore. I thought about it so much in this period that that's it. Like, I've reached the maximum capacity for this argument. I got a haircut. I freaking hated that haircut at first because it was strange, kind of too short. I don't know, my bangs were strange. Creativity streak. I freaking began to be an artist again. Yeah, like, let me pull up some images here, you know? First of all, I did an outfit video and I freaking love that one because it involved music and also outfits, two things I freaking love. So yeah, that's one. Then I started to get into matcha, which, girl, matcha is so good. Oh my god, I freaking love matcha right now. But most importantly, about the creativity streak, I did this painting. which I posted about it. Here's the video. Oh my god, it was so cute. I freaking loved it. It was a collector from Yowl House. I freaking love it to this day, and every time I see it at my friend's house, I'm like, God, it's so cute, and it glows in the dark. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, I get freaking excited every time I talk about this painting. But yeah, that's just me admiring my work. And then end of the month, I get mistreated by my boss. Yeah, and he never gives me work again. Moving on to March, I went skateboarding with my best friend. We did like 6 kilometers, or maybe that's too much. I don't really know how far we went, but I will tell you, we did this distance. And the gym is for real keeping me sane, so I'm really grateful for that. Also, they had a sauna at the gym, and that shit was so good. Like, you're there, it's freaking hot in here, and I'm doing great. And then outside it's freaking raining, and you're just chilling there. Oh my god, I miss this feeling. Then I started to cook more, and if you follow me from March, you remember I did the Disney recipes, and they were so fast. They were so good. Like, my favorite probably was the one from Mulan. I do actually make it sometimes because it's comforting food. And then the BTSP dropped, and it was so good. BTSP is the Beautiful Twin Sisters podcast, which is a podcast run by my favorite creators and like my YouTube role models. So yeah, that is why it's actually so important to me. Okay, so skiing is very fun if you actually know what the shit you're doing. Now that I've taken a course in December, I found it fun before, but I was freaking terrified because I was at the top of the slopes. And I was like, well, I'm probably gonna die, and then went down. But now I actually know how to go down in the right way, and I'm like, this is so much fun actually, because now I'm in control of my skis. And I'm like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Literally, what I sang to myself while going down is, can't stop me, whoa. Yeah, Can't Stop Me by Twice. We went to Casa de Comics, a festival where many artists gather, and you can like browse through every little corner and look at art and stuff like that. And that is where I get actually all my pins I have on my bag. So shout out to them artists, because thank you. And also, I think I got these posters. Oh my god, I'm gonna show them to you. Very, very cute. See? And then of course, as I was saying before, the sauna was divine. Finally, April, I played the Sad Dino video game, which is Goodbye Volcano High. Till this day, I listen to the soundtrack. So, was it worth it all? It was a great video game, which at first I played it and I freaking hated Trish. And if you know what I mean, this will be much clearer. I had some issues with this character. But then I replayed it and I understood it like a tad more, but still. And let's move on. Ready for New Year resolution. Yeah, I was ready for New Year's resolutions at this point. Yeah, so I freaking made that video in April, but I can understand why. I was dealing with a lot of things and emotions, so it kind of felt right at that moment. Then I learned about new car things because we actually took the parts of the car that were useful and kept it. So actually most of my car is in the garage. Just the shell is dead right now. So it's a very long story, but I had to take some tests to see if my vitamins and iron and things like that are really... I'm not a doctor, okay? But actually the result said I had iron deficiency. Great! Really great. And if you know a little about it, you know that if you have iron deficiency, you struggle to do things because you're exhausted. So that kind of explains why I was not feeling that great, aside from my mental health. I also had the struggle of not having enough iron in my blood. So, impaired by both sides. Then we went to Torino Comics, which is the other festival just in another city. And there I got other stuff. This stuff. And with that being said, I kind of landed a part in a short movie. Like, I did not have lines, I just needed to walk and that's it. But it was actually a good thing for me to go there because I had to talk to people. And also, at one point I was like, why is everybody filming this guy? And I was like, why? He's not doing anything, he's just playing a guitar. And then I discovered he's a famous influencer. Oopsie. The only interaction I had with this person was him putting a cup on my head. Like, okay, anyway. That was a strange interaction, but it was a fun time, you know? Okay, so as I was saying, my battery died. At the end of the month, I played Untitled Goose Game, which was so fun. Like, you're a goose and you need to steal. That's goose behavior. That is what I did in April. Then we have May. So as you may know, I did go to Copenhagen. It was such a fun trip and it was actually hikey, so great. What? I didn't expect it to be so cool. So yeah, I went with my mom. If you want to know more about my Copenhagen trip, I have like a whole playlist dedicated to that, so go check it out. Has Been Hotel merch. My friend bought the cards and then I just... Look how cute! Serpentius! And then we have Angel Dust. I mean, what? And also, I have other cards. So here we have another Serpentius, Valentino, one of the V's, the Has Been Hotel, Emily, yay, Adam, and then we have Husk. Yeah, it's time to lose yourself, flow, then excuse yourself, let hope and baby play a card, be who you are, a loser, just like me. Anyway, I freaking love that song. Moving on. I started playing with makeup. Makeup is actually so fun. With the right intention, it's fun. And I did the trend, the 90s thingy with Iori. Just want to meet him, they go sing on and she got something up. It's so yeah, so we got on and I'm down baby time, baby again, and then we go down. Good one. And I did it with my mom. And it was so fun. And then the next day, I got sick. Life. Then I made a very important video to me, which was the friendship video. If you haven't watched it, I'm gonna link it. If you want to watch it, go and come back if you wanna. Let's move on. Quality matcha is so damn good. I bought matcha in Copenhagen. When I came back home, I tasted it and oh my god, the taste is so different from low quality graded matcha. Like, this was ceremonial matcha and not culinary matcha, which was what I was drinking before. Now that I'm drinking ceremonial matcha, the game has changed. Matcha is so good. Before I was like, I don't know, I don't really feel it, you know? It tastes kind of bad, yeah. But now, oh my god, if you want, I will do like a reel or short where I do my favorite way to make matcha because girl, and also hojicha. So let's move on. June. This month was boring, yeah. The weather was kind of cold and I did not like it. Not my vibe. I was really wanting the summer heat and there was none. Okay, so this is my best friend's birth month and I decided to write a letter. Like, call me old school, I don't know, old-fashioned, whatever you want. I am not good at facing people and confronting them in a normal way, okay? So there's a limitation of mine, which I should work on. I'm not like saying I should not, I really should, but I needed to say a bunch of things and I don't know, I felt comfortable writing them down because also I can take the time and express myself well and not just throw it in the air and however the hell comes out, that's it. Yeah, I wrote it by hand. It was like, I don't know, 8 pages, front and back. 18 pages. Front and back. Anyway, so I confronted her. I probably did not make the situation better, but I think I did the right thing. Because after that, I felt like a stone coming off my chest. I was like, oh my god, I can breathe? I can't breathe. So yeah, I think I did the right thing for me, maybe not for her, I don't know. Moving on. Journaling. I started journaling because after all that writing, girl, I think it got into me. I was getting better, then I hit rock bottom again, and then I came up. It's a long journey. And also in June, I received the last injection in my year because I started in April here. I don't know if you remember, but my year was like bad. It was bad. And I had to get injections so it would go down. I had a keloid, or however the hell it's called, and apparently I cannot get any more piercing. And I need to watch out when I get tattoos or surgery and yada yada yada, because apparently my skin sometimes won't heal properly. So that fucking sucks. But anyway, July was hell. July was the hottest month of the year, and I spent it all working. Was terrible, but at least I had a bit more money. I essentially asked my boss from before, so am I gonna work for you anytime soon? Like, am I fired or what? And so he said, yeah, if you want, I have a project. And I said, bring it on because I need money. And and so yeah, I spent all the month working. I transcribed videos. I ended up with like a PDF of 900 pages. I did that thing. I did that shit. I coded and I installed a bunch of programs to help me transcribe from audio to script. And I was like, I was going crazy because it's a long process. And also the people there did not know how to speak proper Italian, and that drove me nuts. But anyway, it was fun. But the only thing that kept me alive was, other than the heat, doing the Ghibli outfit video because it was so much fun. Like the part where I was rolling down the mountain, or like okay, like I was trying to do a parkour intro. I don't know, and it was so much fun. I low-key thought I was gonna break my neck or something, but actually it was very fun, and I really liked filming this. And yeah, as I quoted here, how did I even survive this month? Because also my best friend responded to my letter with a PDF. For me, that's where our friendship ended. August, first of all, scout camp. I finally got to see my girls. They are so cute and I kind of miss them. And then hiking with the fam. We went out hiking all together with my grandparents, with my uncle and aunt, my little cousin. And then we actually went on a road trip, me and my parents, and it was so fun. The weather was nice. If you haven't like guessed it already, I really like summer and fall actually. Yeah, I don't really like the cold. I like the cold just because of the snow. That's it. So if there's no snow, I don't like the cold. Anyway, I have also these videos on my channel, so I'm gonna link them here. And also we met a kitty. She was so cute. I hope she's doing fine actually. And then we went to Aaaand. That's the place where Van Gogh worked a bit. Anyway, I have a video about that, so go on. And last thing I did this month, and the last memorable thing about this month was making Korean desserts. I did make melona, pache, and bingsu, and they were mwah. I do have a video about this too. Also, do not replicate the melona recipe unless you really like cashews, but otherwise, not so good. I'm sorry. September! I played my first RPG at a festival. Roleplay game. Kinda awkward, but it was fun. I would rate it a solid 7 out of 10. This is the month when I bought Nami matcha. Ashley's matcha. As I mentioned earlier, she is one of my favorite creators. But like, I did buy Nami matcha and she did not fail to serve because this is so good. Look at that green color. Like, are you kidding me? This is so good. I really, really, really liked it. And also, the other matcha, which I already finished from Copenhagen, was this. I actually really recommend this too if you're in Copenhagen and you want to buy a matcha tin. So these are my recs. And then I did the back to school outfit video, which my favorite one was the last one. This month, I also bought my skincare, which I'm currently using, and I actually did not make a video on it. I really like exploring new foods. And also in September, I started to bond with my aunt and uncle more. That's it. Moving on. October, my birth month. And of course, the best month of the year. Fall is just at the door. It's still not that cold. We still have that summer vibe in us. Life is still great. And oh my god, I feel like, why did I say it like that? November, I get depressed. I did another outfit video. I really liked each and every outfit. Not gonna lie, sometimes I really need to be more confident to pull these off. I did a Seraphim workout. Girl, this is gonna kill you. You need to be prepared for this, so please be prepared. And I will post about this workout because I did it, I filmed it, and I'm currently working on it, like I'm editing it. So please just wait a little bit longer and I will post about it. I just don't want it to be boring because at the moment it's kind of boring because it's literally me doing push-ups and whatever. So I want to make it more vibey, you know? So yeah, turn 21. I don't really feel like 21. I feel like a little girl in my room talking to a camera and doing my shit. Actually, I did mature a lot, but I don't feel like 21. I feel like I'm aging too fast. I don't know, I'm still in 2021, 2020, 2021. Yeah, I'm still there. I'm not. Oh my god, it's 2025 right now. Oh, this is giving me a headache. Anyway, let's move on. Just don't think about it too long. Made mandus. I really like mandus. And they turn out so freaking good. And oh my god, all the matchas I whipped here. Like, please look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really enjoy matcha. I really do. Last but not least, I had a major breakdown. Like, I cried my eyes out for 2 days straight. November actually did not get me depressed this day because I already did that shit in October. Puzzles are actually kind of fun, not gonna lie, cute. And it's a way to like not be on social media and be competitive with the puzzle. Oh no, does it make sense? For me it does. Then me and my bestie went to a pumpkin patch. And here is her pumpkin. And here is mine. Actually, I still have it. I don't know how this is still good and not gone bad. But like, here is a vampire with hearts in his eyes because he loves blood. And on this side, we have a creeper. Why is he so cute? I'm gonna put it right back there. Then, actually, I did buy a hojicha in October, actually the 23rd, but it came in November. And look at that hojicha. If you don't know what it is, it's roasted green tea leaves. So at first, I was like, oh my god, I don't like it. It kind of tasted like fish, like, I don't know, maybe burnt seaweed. I'm sorry, it's just my honest raw opinion. Then I googled it and it said that it's because it's good quality and because of the umami, and I was like, okay, I need to work this out because I did not buy this to throw it away. So now I do actually have a recipe that I like, and I'm kind of proud of myself because I did not find a recipe on TikTok or Instagram that like, this is good. No, I'm sorry, no. So I had to like come up with it myself. Maybe people have already done it, but I did thinking with my brain. So if you came up with it too, you know what I mean. So maybe if it's not your cup of tea, go get yourself a matcha or get yourself a black tea, or maybe, I don't know, something else. What do you like? Anyway, let's move on because I am still on my cooking wave. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And this is everything I cooked this month. My favorite was chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. I really like the song and I really like the chicken noodle soup that I made. Oh my god, wicked. I do have a poster here. Ariana, what are you doing here? Not gonna lie, Defying Gravity is the best song of that film. And then we have Popular, you're gonna be popular. I'm sorry, I don't remember the names, okay? When the guy said, wow, she's so confident, she doesn't give a shit about what people think. And like Galinda hears that she's confident, sure, but she does care about what people think, but she doesn't let it stop her. And like, yes, queen. I actually did a 3D modeling and it's hard, guys. It's hard, but I did that shit. I'm actually very proud of myself. And look at what I did. These are leaf hangers. Oh my god. You put this on here, and then once you have it, you can like place it on the wall wherever you want it to be. First snow of the season. This brings me to December. I did so many things. I did, first of all, vlogmas. It was actually stressing me out very much, but it was actually so fun. And the best days of vlogmas were, first of all, 1 year Yara's anniversary of death. It's kind of funny. A video will come out about that because I made a poster. Yeah. Then Nam's documentary. And here I am. I just finished watching it and I think this kind of changed my life. The director of photography in general, shown in the film, Namjoon's brain, the always very philosophical things he says, I don't know, they kind of struck with me. So this is a milestone in my life, I think. Then I did a cover with my best friend and it was When I Was Your Man, and actually we did not cover it like officially, but we will in the future, and one day it will come out. It's just a matter of time. So if you want a little spoiler, go watch that reel. And then me, my aunt and uncle, my little cousin, and my brother for the first 2 days went on a ski trip to the mountains and it was so fun. Actually on Christmas Day, I puked. Yeah, I was not doing so well. And in the afternoon. We went to the sauna and it was very relaxing. I was rejuvenated and I was feeling great. This Christmas trip was such an amazing time and I really enjoyed it. Actually, I forgot to mention, but on the 5th of December, Rosie's album came out and girl, yeah. This was my vibe, okay? Yeah. And yeah, so Rosie's vinyl, I actually bought it. It's there. It's laying there. Oh, let me get it. Let me get it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, Rosie! I really like this album, and my favorite song is Call It The End. Probably the saddest one in the album, but as a Christmas present for my friend, I made Bimo! He's so cute! And I really liked it. And so yeah. And then I celebrated New Year's Eve with my best friend, which I did the cover with, and her boyfriend and friends. I did not know any of them, but that was a social anxiety experiment for me. Like, okay, I need to face my social anxiety. What can I do? Okay, let's celebrate it with a bunch of strangers. But actually, overall, I had a blast, and so I'm really glad I did participate in that. And so yeah, that was my year. It was very, very, very exciting, actually. So I really enjoy talking about it now because I'm not going through the hardship anymore. So it's kind of liberating. I wouldn't say this year was a total, like, oh my god. What I went through this year shaped who I am now. So I'm actually very grateful for it. Yeah. But one last thing. You really thought I would leave you without talking about my K-dramas. If you think that, I'm sorry, but you don't know me. So actually I made a top 5 K-drama list. First off, we have Kyungsung Creature Season 1. Season 2, oh my god, don't even get me started. What the fuck was that? I really, 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 really liked the first one. The photography of the film, oh my god, next level. Screenwriting, fucking 20 out of 10. I really, really liked it. And I really liked the story too. Mwah. 4th place, My Mister. Nae Ajishi. It was so freaking devastating, but at the end, she actually rose again from the ashes. It was really inspiring. 3rd place, Welcome to Samdalli. I kind of saw myself in this one. It was about photography and kind of discovering about yourself again, and she kind of lost her identity, and I don't know, it's a bunch of factors. I really enjoyed this, and also they're 2 of my favorite actors of all time, which contributed to that, of course. 2nd place, Mr. Plankton. A K-trauma. Bro, this was at the wavelength of uncontrollably fond. Like, also Yi Yumi became one of my favorite actresses. We should already know this. Udo-wan is in my heart. That's it. And 1st place, Summer Strike. Like, bro, like, god, this is one of the K-dramas I would like to rewatch for the first time. Honestly, one day I will just pack a bag and leave. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about my top 5 K-dramas of this year. Okay, guys, one last thing. Remember that if you fucking hate the Beatles, you might experience a Ghibli romance. Yeah, I believe in Ghibli's romance supremacy. Prove me wrong, because who would not want a romance like that? Okay. Like, anyway, I'm done with my yap. Look, it's cute. I hope you liked reeling through my 2024. I hope 2025 will be better and less character development. Girl, calm down. One last thing I want to do. Let me close this bit. I have a fortune cookie, and let's open it and see what the fortune is for this year. Literally, I kept it until like now, and I'm like, wait, this might actually be bomb. Let's see what my future holds. I'm gonna eat it tomorrow. A sudden journey with a charming companion waits for you. This is such a great fortune. I mean, I hope so. Let's see what this year holds. I am really excited for this year, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. I love you, my friends. Bye! Peace out.